Hey you guys, welcome to Tamara TV. So I know you guys are used to seeing me upstairs in my bedroom, but today we are switching it up a little bit. Today I am setting up my snake tank. Right now we currently have it set up on my counter, but I did buy a little stand for it and I'm going to put the tank in the corner where the Christmas tree is. So we're going to go ahead and get the tripod set up and we will walk you through the steps of how we set up our snake tank. So I'm going to go ahead and let the intro video roll and I will see you guys in a second. You can follow me at _Tamara TV. Okay, you guys, so the first step is taking down the Christmas tree. Can you go get the little Christmas tree bag over there? Yep. Our Christmas tree is broken down into 3 sections. Thank you.
Welcome.
And we have a Christmas tree bag here. So we're going to go ahead and unplug the tree and break it down into its 3 sections, put it in the bag, and I will throw the bag in our shed in the back, and then we can set up the tank. Okay, you guys, so now we have the tree all packed up inside of the tree bag, and unfortunately we got a lot of the fake snow over the couches. We'll get that up, but now I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy in the shed, and we can move on to the snake tank. Okay, you guys, so we are going to go ahead and move this stand over into the corner. So go ahead, grab this side. All right, what you think, Lil? You want to do it like this, up against the wall, or you want to do it, move, or you want to do it more so like the corner?
Nah, I want to do it like.
Or we could do it up against the wall like this.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think I like it more in the corner.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Okay, so next up we are going to take apart the tank that is already set up. So we're going to unplug all of the lights and the heating pad. And just move everything out of the way. Okay, you guys, here is our snake. His name is Draco. And just a little bit of background on his name. We decided to name him Draco because of Harry Potter. He is a snake, which means he would be a part of the Slytherin house. And our favorite Slytherin character is Draco Malfoy. So he is named after Draco Malfoy. So I'm going to go ahead and pass him to Malil so Malil can hold him while we finish up the rest of our cleaning out. The last little bit that we have to do is clean out all of the substrate at the bottom, and then we move the tank on top of the stand. Okay, so after scooping up most of the substrate with my hands, I am going to go in with my vacuum and use the hose and just get out the last little bit at the bottom. Okay, you guys, so to clean out the tank, I am using just regular old hot water and a paper towel, and I am just wiping down the sides. As you guys can see, it's a little foggy, so I'm just wiping down the sides with some warm water. And I'm not using any chemicals because I'm not sure if that's going to harm the snake. So yeah, I'm just using water. So now the tank is all nicely cleaned out. The next step is for us to decorate. I want to show you guys everything that I have to decorate here. Starting off, we have a automatic timer for the lights and the heating pad. We also have the cocoa husk substrate. We have a snake hook and a little book about snakes. Also the lighting for the tank. We have a couple of different thermometers and hydrothermometers or hydrometers. We have some tape so that I can attach the background. This is the background here. We have the water bowl, a couple different type of hides, and some wood just for the snake for decoration. This is a reptile thermostat control to control the heat of the actual heating pad. This is the heating pad. We have the top of the tank itself and then a bunch of different leaves for the tank. So now that I showed you guys everything that is needed, we can go ahead and get to decorating. And to decorate first, we are going to start off with the background. Okay, you guys, so this is the background that I got. I got it from Petco, and it actually is a little bit more colored, but I have to figure out how to get it on here. So you peel it off of the paper. And do so carefully so that you don't mess it up. But as you guys can see, it's way much more pigmented. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that off. And here it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this and put this on the back of the tank like so. And it kind of just sticks on. I thought I was going to need some tape to tape it down, but it's different than what I expected. Okay, so now that the background is all nice and set up, the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and add on the heating pad to the bottom of the tank. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. So here is the heating pad. It comes with these little stickers here so that you can elevate the tank. So I'm going to take those off. And it also comes with a sticky part in the back to attach to the tank. So I'm going to go ahead and peel that off and also unravel the wire. And his heating side is going to be on the right side of the tank. So I'm just going to go ahead and lift this up and put the pad on the bottom of the tank on the sticky side. So kind of self-explanatory. I'm also going to go ahead and stick the cord through the actual stand. So that way when we're finished, we can hide all of the cords. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks inside of there. You guys can see it's just right there. It doesn't have to be perfect because it will be covered up by the substrate. But this is what we have so far. Okay, so next up, I am going to go ahead and add in the substrate. And the substrate I am using is cocoa husk. This one here is actually grounded up cocoa husk. I also have a brick of cocoa husk that I'm going to go ahead and break up. But we're going to lay this in here first. Okay, you guys, so I don't really have like a specific amount of substrate that I add in. I kind of just eyeball it. Right now, I'm just flattening it out a little bit, just for my own personal preference. I do want to say that I am not in any way, shape, or form like a professional when it comes to snakes. I don't know much about snakes. I just kind of do what the people who sold me the snake tell me to do. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that little disclaimer was out. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for me, if there are any snake people out there or any reptile people out there, I am always open to constructive criticism. Comment down below. Let me know what I could be doing better. Let me know what I can fix. But right now, I'm just trying to do my best. I think in order to do this, you just kind of break it apart, which is kind of hard. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and rip all of this apart. I don't want to have to sit here and have you guys watching this. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this apart, and I will see you guys in a second once everything is all laid out. Okay, you guys, so here is the cocoa husk all inside. Again, I don't really know how much I'm supposed to put in. I just kind of eyeball it. My rule of thumb was covering up this black in the back, so as long as there is enough substrate to cover that up, then I think it is pretty decent. It looks pretty good. It honestly looks like it might be too much, but we're just gonna go ahead and go with it. Okay, so I already have a hydrometer in here. I have to add in a thermometer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in. And I'm going to put it right next to the hydrometer that's already in here. So now we have the hydrometer in there, and we also have in the thermometer. The next part is the fun part, and that is the decorating. I'm going to start decorating with the water bowl, and I'm going to put this right in this corner. So I gotta move out the husk and stick this right in here. Next, I'm going to add in this piece of driftwood, and I'm just going to put this right in the middle. Then we have this piece of tree bark that my best friend got for the snake. So we're going to add this right here in the corner. And this is kind of the same setup that I had already had for him when he was on the counter. We're just moving it over. Next we have the plants. So we have this little guy I was putting right behind there. And I'm actually going to cover it up with the substrate so that it doesn't fall over. Then we're going to add in a little bit of leaves. And there's really no method to the madness of where I'm putting in the leaves. I'm just kind of putting them in where I think that they look nice. Okay, so now I have all of the leaves in for the placement that I like. The next step is I'm actually going to kind of drape these up with some tape so they're more so of a background. One thing about my snake is that he likes to climb on the top of the leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and set these up a little bit so that he can, you know, do his thing. Okay, you guys, so now I have the leaves placed where I like them, and I'm going to show you guys a little close. And I really wanted to go for like a jungle look, really. Here's how it looks. And I'm hoping that whenever I spray the husk, it kind of like sits down a little bit, because right now it's looking kind of wild. But this is what we have so far, guys. Okay, you guys, so the last step is for me to go in with some water and mist down the tank, and that is to help with the humidity levels. So I'm just going to go in and spray down the husk. And again, like I said, I'm not like no type of professional. I don't know what I'm doing really. So I'm just going to go in and eyeball it until I feel it looks good. Okay, you guys, so now that everything is all misted down, I'm going to add the top back onto the tank. Next, what I'm going to do is plug in everything that needs to be plugged in. So the heating pad and also the lights. Okay, so I'm plugging in the heating pad to the Repti temp heat control. I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. And again, this is to help control the actual heat of the pad. I'm just going to plug it in right here. And then this part gets plugged into the wall. And here, this tells you if it's off or low, high or medium. So yeah, that's just what that does. And then I'm going to plug everything into this timed extension cord. So I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this. And I'm going to plug the lights in. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know how to work this just yet. So I'm not going to get deep into details with it just for the sake of the length of the video. But I am going to actually read the directions in here. And figure out how I can control the time for the lights so that the night light can automatically come on in the daylight. But yeah, that's pretty much the last few steps. I will see you guys in a second to show you the full setup. All right, you guys, and there you have it. The tank is all set up. So let me zoom in so you guys can see everything that's going on in here. We got the background up, we got the light on. We got everything all set up, his water bowl. It looks so good in here, you guys. The last thing for me to do is to put him in here. So I will show you guys how he's adjusting. There he goes, you guys. He loves these plants. Okay, you guys, so everything is all done. This is the completed look. He is adjusting pretty well. He's actually in his water bowl now. He's just kind of looking around and getting a feel for things. But yes, this is the completed look. Everything is done, and I actually really love the setup. I can't wait for him to try climbing up on the leaves in the back, because he just seems to like that. But that is it, you guys. That is the end of the video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for me, I am definitely open to constructive criticism. If you think this is too much substrate, let me know, because I think it might be too much substrate. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And I think that is everything. I am super tired. This was a lot of work, you guys. Pulling apart that cocoa husk was so much work, but I think it paid off in the end. So that is it, you guys. Don't forget to live the life you love and love the life you live. Ciao for now.